What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Today is currently Black Friday. It's appearing more to be a red Friday as pretty much every cryptocurrency across the board is down, except for stablecoins, of course. But every single crypto is down double digits, or is probably going to be double digits by the end of today. But money has been leaving the markets. We've been waiting for consolidation. We're going to be talking in depth about this today. We've been pretty much waiting patiently, hence why we haven't bought in the past couple of days, because we've been pretty much watching a falling wedge pattern happen on the markets. We've been coming very close to retesting bottom supports. We just needed some sort of sign to either give us the break to the upside here, closing much higher above these top resistances, to allow us to buy in on XRP and swing it to the upside here. The longer we consolidate on bottom support, the bigger the chances are of shorting it or seeing a drop in the markets, and that's exactly what happened on XRP. We discussed yesterday key target levels if we closed above, where we would head up to. We also talked about where we would fall down to if we did decide to correct lower. Volume came in finally, 15% drop on XRP, shorting us all the way down to what could be the first target right here. We're going to be going in depth about this at in the remainder of today's video. We also see Ethereum and Bitcoin were also heavily affected by this, which we're going to talk about later on. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to you by SingularityNET. They are a global AI marketplace that lets anyone create, share, and monetize AI services at scale. And it's also the world's first decentralized AI network, which is also really cool. They have tons of spin-offs of this too, as well as their own native token called AGIX, which we're going to talk about in a little bit at the end of today's video. So guys, we're going to be talking about them at the end of today's video more in depth, so stick around for that if you are interested. Otherwise, I have linked them down in the description if you want to check them out earlier. But otherwise, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, it's been definitely a bumpy ride the past couple of days here. You can see, I'd say for the past week, we've been making videos. I know we do daily uploads, and I know it can get pretty boring on some of these cryptos. We've been tracking or waiting for the right opportunity to buy in, and I agree. I have said numerous times that there might be a chance we break out today or yesterday, which is accurate because we've been consolidating on this uptrend right here, this consolidative area for days now. You can see it pretty much started us back, I'd say November 17th, and every single day since then we've been retesting support and we've been retesting top resistance, almost always signaling a potential break if we can close above here. This was the downtrend. We needed a confirmed closing above there to signify a break to the upside here. We haven't done so, so we've been waiting patiently on XRP to see this confirmation, and we've been waiting patiently for all these cryptos, basically saying time is up. Breakout's going to begin soon. Volume has finally started to see a move. Unfortunately, it was to the downside, but it was no surprise to me. This is what we've been waiting for, and I just want to give you guys another outlook to why I do believe this could be the bottom for most of these cryptocurrencies, or we're very close to retesting the bottom on most of these cryptocurrencies. So well, first off, as you guys can see, markets from the start have pretty much dropped 33% on XRP. It's a big drop. Ethereum, you can see from the start, has fallen about, you can see right here, price range from the top, about 20%. Bitcoin has fallen from the top about, you can see here, about 20% as well. And the S&P 500, it's a small drop. It's expected here. But you can see has also been correcting fairly low, has fallen about 2.5%, which is fairly large if you ask me, in the markets here. Although the entire year, I think we saw a 30% drop. It's nothing too bad, but this could be starting a potential swing to the downside here, which is totally fine. A lot of people are confused as to why Black Friday is seeing major swings. They're starting to speculate that, oh, well, we're starting to see Black Friday come out in COVID and China's ban on cryptocurrency is why we're seeing the short. It's always just speculative, and I don't believe it at all. They've also been saying that markets are going to drop every year, every day, so someone's going to be right at some point. But yes, we are starting to see a correction, but this is not something to worry about. This is very, very, very small and short term in the hindsight of things. And I'm going to show you when I plan on buying in. Yes, these are big short opportunities. You could be shorting this if you wanted to play conservative. We haven't yet closed today below these uptrends here. But if we do close the daily below this uptrend, which I believe we will, there is still an opportunity to short this down to point C on XRP and some of these other cryptocurrencies. I'll show you where the short opportunity pretty much leads us to. It's a very small one, but I do believe we are going to be building something much bigger for a swing to the upside here. So extending my view out, and we can just jump to the weekly. Maybe it's a little clearer here, less to view. You can see now what exactly I'm referring to. There is a major uptrend. You can also see it's on the weekly moving average. This is long, beautiful, and a very strong uptrend on XRP for the weekly charts here. Moving averages are intertwined here. You can also see the uptrend here. Pretty much every time we correct lower, we retest this uptrend that we have drawn out. It's also forming an Elliott wave, very clear here. You can see for the most part, we're looking for a point C retest. This is the target for XRP that we've been saying for a very long time now if we broke bearish. We also retested top resistance, and we've discussed in depth that every time we tend to retest this top resistance level, prices tend to correct lower, and you can see that's exactly what's happening right now. So whether or not this is bottom, there's a really good chance we could fall a little bit lower to retest support. And then I literally think it's up from there. So targets right now in XRP, we've pretty much finished out the past couple of weeks now of this consolidation. It's been 3 weeks now on XRP of consolidation, of correction to the downside here. And I do believe after retesting this bottom support here, we should see a swing back up to point D, as it's been continuous and it's also in line with the Elliott wave that we have drawn. So target is set right here. This is the price prediction for the rest of the year. Bottom support is point C. We're not going to break through it. I'd be very shocked if we break through it, because we've been using this since the beginning of January, the beginning of this year, which has been 11 months now of consolidation and a higher low pattern on XRP. So I'm getting excited because I do believe this would be a prime opportunity to buy into. In regards to a swing to the upside here, we should expect to see about a 50% jump, which is huge. So target for buy-in after completing this, we thought maybe we'd consolidate back up. Nope, that's not happening. Would be at point C right here on XRP. Once retesting point C, I'm expecting to see a move back up to point D, a 50% run. Buy-in would be right here. Now, if you bought in right now, anticipating a run, maybe in 2 to 3 weeks, we'd hit this within the first week, and then we come back up. This would be, it's not a bad buying opportunity if you ask me. I'm going to wait for us to head a little bit lower to retest moving averages, then I'll buy in to see the run. So I do believe there is going to be a bigger swing. Don't get too flustered or worried about the fact that we're falling. It's only temporary right now. So I do want to show you guys a few things on the other cryptocurrencies, which are also signaling potential pull back to the upside here. So this is the daily. I can jump to the weekly. It's not as important here, but you can see that there is, for the most part, a higher low formation forming on Ethereum right now. It's a little bit clearer on the daily, which is why I'll stick with this. But you can see right now, and I also kind of showed my line there in the beginning of today's video, there is this uptrend forming here. Even though we don't have 3 confirmations yet, I do believe we'll form the third confirmation in the next couple of days here. But notice, after retesting support here, we tend to swing up. Now, also back on the end of September, we also saw another retest of moving averages and we swung up. So even though we're correcting lower, I do believe this is going to allow us to swing higher. Maybe it is some sort of ascending fractal forming here. I could draw a top. For the most part, you can kind of see the levels that are forming here. This is what we're looking at, some sort of ascending bridge or ascending fractal to the upside. So I do believe in the next couple of days, even though we had this small little, bear or bull trap right here, which corrected us up above our downtrend, I do believe we are going to be heading lower. There are targets set clear at its moving average. We pretty much said that this has been a problem zone for quite some time now, as Ethereum has been retesting all-time highs again, or that previous all-time high. There is a chance that very short term we'll see a little bit smaller of a drop, with movement back down to moving averages right here. This is the level I do believe we're going to retest. I do believe it's going to be closer to $4,000 right here, maybe $3,600 to $4,000. This zone would be the bottom for this crypto. And the entirety of it would be probably about a 25% drop on Ethereum, which is okay. It's very small in hindsight of where we've been moving this year. And then I do believe we're going to see a swing just like this back to the upside here. So this is what I'm anticipating as we move towards the end of November into December here. And I do believe into 2022, we'll see a big run back to the upside here. It's quite exciting. I don't believe these markets are dead. I don't believe things are done for. The same pattern on Ethereum is also transpiring right now on Bitcoin here. So once again, higher low formation forming, nothing to be too worried about. We're retesting moving averages as we speak right now. I do believe the lowest we can move to, which is totally fine and healthy, would be down to bottom supports here at 52K to 50K. This would be bottom right here. It's at the 50K barrier, mental barrier, and this would be the rock solid bottom. And then I do believe we'll see that swing back to the upside here. So these are key buying opportunities. Bitcoin, it's at around 50K. Ethereum is around 37 right here. And then XRP is also right around this level right here. I don't have my marker drawn, but right around this level to see a swing. So I think every cryptocurrency is looking good. We've pretty much completed the big drop right now, about 16-17% correction right now. Retest will be at bottom support clear as day right here. And then I do believe we'll see that swing and that pop off. So that's the buying opportunity now that we've confirmed the direction these markets are going to be moving to within the next couple of days, but expect to see reversal. Very excited. Hopefully that helps clear some things up with you. This is what I've been waiting for many days now, just some direction as to where these markets want to move to. And we got that. So I'm excited now. It pretty much shows target, and I'm pretty certain that this is going to be it. And then we'll start to fill out point D on XRP. In the Elliott wave, bottom support, retesting moving averages on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And then we'll see this volume swing back to the upside here. S&P 500, I'm expecting the dip. It's anticipated. It was needed. We were retesting overbought for days now. So that's that. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about SingularityNET with you. I want to give a huge shout out to SingularityDAO for sponsoring today's episode. So guys, SingularityDAO is a one-stop shop for a range of DeFi tools, which is farming and staking. And they also have a newly released launchpad, which just this week raised $2 million in under 90 seconds with the launch of their project called NewNet. Later this month, SingularityDAO will launch the first two of many upcoming bridges in its path to chain agnosticism. Now, these being Polygon and Binance Smart Chain, these bridges will allow them to open staking and farming pool initiatives on multiple chains, as well as experiment with new features that are not possible on Ethereum due to the current gas prices. Now, with the launch of Dynasets, this will also allow them to include BSC and Matic projects with their Dynaset token baskets. Now guys, Dynasets are the primary product of SingularityDAO. They are a basket of tokens that are dynamically rebalanced by a combination of highly skilled professional traders and multiple advanced artificial intelligences. So guys, Dynasets will launch in the run up to Christmas initially with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USD in a BAST, but quickly expanding to include baskets across the whole crypto space, including BSC, Polygon, Cardano, and Avalanche in the new year. Now, over time, the AI agents will take over control from the traders until the portfolio rebalancing is done, almost fully autonomously without the need for any input. Now, these AI agents will back end on the SingularityNET AI marketplace and will be powered by NewNet decentralized compute solutions, meaning that the full stack of SingularityDAO will be hosted and powered by a fully decentralized system created by SingularityNET ecosystem. So guys, SingularityNET, the godfather of the ecosystem, is a decentralized marketplace for artificial intelligence. With a goal of breaking big tech's current hold on artificial intelligence, SingularityNET is an ambitious project to say the least. But as businesses are increasingly realizing the value of AI applications, the marketplace being developed by SingularityNET stands to gain increased adoption as it allows businesses the ability to tap into the value proposed by AI solutions. Now, SingularityDAO, SingNet's first spin-off and the DeFi arm of the ecosystem, just launched NewNet, which we talked about. And the second project incubated by the SingularityNET ecosystem covers decentralized hardware and compute power. Now, the next launch will be Rejuve, a medical AI related to longevity and health. Then they have Mindplex, which is decentralized media, and a new decentralized NFT metaverse around the character of Sophia. Now, SingularityNET and the AGIX token provide all the resources the future will require to create a new decentralized benevolent world. Now, SingularityNET also has a large active community of over 15,000 people who are often asked to take part in voting events to help determine the direction of the platform. Now, SingularityNET will be the first project to officially move to Cardano when the ERC20 converter is complete. Now, they are pioneering the way for all future projects by assisting Cardano in preparing the ecosystem for all who follow. Now guys, Cardano will also be incorporating SingularityNET's artificial intelligence directly into future iterations of the ADA project at a protocol level, and the two teams are working together to make ADA and the AGIX token part of a blockchain stack that will enhance all future projects built on top of Cardano or a spin-off from SingularityNET. Now, SingularityNET, which is the AGIX token, allows the token holders to receive 5% of the total supply from all spin-offs that come from the SNET ecosystem. And AGIX holders have already received 5% airdrop of SDAO or SingularityDAO, who dropped 5 million tokens in the SingularityNET community over the course of 4 months, and the average value of which per wallet as of today's prices is around $5 grand. And the next to receive the promised 5% will be NewNet, of which the CEO has allocated 9% as community rewards to be distributed via airdrop, farming, and staking over the coming months. Now, NewNet, as mentioned before, is a global economy of decentralized computing, letting anyone share their computing power with the network in exchange for cryptocurrency, giving users access to powerful global networks of decentralized computing resources tied together by blockchain. Now, NewNet will supply decentralized processing power to SingularityNET hosted AIs, but also anything else that requires it. Now, this ecosystem and the projects within have all the pieces in place to change the face of AI intelligence and cryptocurrency and DeFi forever, and an ethos that guides them towards inclusion for all on their road of creating a beneficial singularity. Otherwise, guys, huge shout out to SingularityDAO for sponsoring today's episode. Like I said before, I have all their info in the description of today's video if you wanted to check them out. Otherwise, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.